Boom, boom. Hello guys, I had press start right now because it's super hot, and I was feeling a lot of resistance in recording this video. So you are going to right now, you're going to watch me animating, but at the same time suffering because of this sun that is making me melt right here. So, what are we having here? what are we having here? Here we have these characters. We're having these characters here, and this robot is going to be boom, smashing this floor, this ground, and the dude will be like, ah. This is the continuation of the previous scene in which I had the robot smashing with the hand. So, first of all, what I'm going to do here is move these characters here, and I need the air fryer robot on the front view. And I need this over this dude here. I need this dude on a 3/4 view looking that way. Awesome. For now it's all good. For now it's all good. Now I need to change the perspective of this dude. I'm going to do a fast blocking first here before I start sketching all of these characters around, and my quick sketch will be something like this. Boom. 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 Oopsie, oopsie. There you go. We have something like this because it's looking down. Let's grab the eyes. Let's squash the eyes a little bit. Let's move this mouth also a little bit down, and these numbers a little oopa, and these numbers a little bit like this. Now, ojo, look at this. I can make this robot angry as here. There you go. No! Wait me a second, let me grab this properly. There you go. Now we have the angry robot here. This up. I want to show some three-dimensionality here. I guess it's something like this, yes. Awesome, awesome. And here the mouth will be something like this. We can reveal a little bit more of these horns here. Awesome. And then this arm will be smashing the ground like crazy. Now here I'm going to do something, and is that I'm going to take this arm. I'm going to take this arm and I'm going to disconnect this arm from the main composite of the robot. And you'll be like, Henry, what are you doing? You're going to destroy the rig. No. I'm going to disconnect this dude out of here and put it here. So I will cut this robot. I will cut all the robot, but not the arm. The arm will be another. The node of the arm will be connected separately, so I can create a mask here, like mask. Boop, and then this mask here we're going to have a cutter. Boop, and this mask will be here. Boop, and this mask will be cutting this dude into something like this BG that you see here is just a thumb. We like to call it thumb when designing BGs, as just some sketches of to have an idea of the idea of the environment, how the environment is going to look, what things we're having around. So right now this is also a temporal mask that I'm adding here to show that the character will be inside of that hole. Now another thing that I need here is this character also. This top part, amazing. Boom, let's go. And then see, I can move the entire character and the arm will not be gutted by that. See? And I can keep adding more stuff around this mask. Boom. Awesome. Now we're ready. Now I'm going to change this arm into this other arm that I have here, which I have more freedom. And wait, let me boop. Before doing that, let me create another frame here. Let me extend the BG also. Boomba. I have a rave right now here, and I have an extremely warm sun over here, you know what I mean? So we're in a party, working, and we're in the beach also. Let's go. Dude, okay, let's go. Boomba. Amazing. Then this dude, this hand will come here like this. Awesome. And then I'm grabbing these lines. Tuki. copy and paste in here. Awesome. I'm grabbing this line here because sometimes it disappears when I change the arms, so it's just a matter of, that's why I put a frame before and then I mark another frame after, so I can go back and forward and select these pieces. Awesome. And then what I'm going to do here is boom, 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 give the same shape of the arm that I have here on the animatic. Boomba, boomba, boomba. Boomba, boomba. There you go. And then here I can grab all of this and connect this properly to this shoulder. I'm going to fix this eventually soon, but for now this is working. I'm doing a super fast blocking of all these shapes, and on top of this I'm going to start drawing the final designs. I'm blocking here. I don't need a sketch right now. Usually I divided my process, like I do a quick sketch to figure out like the poses and all of that, and then on top I do a quick blocking of the character's rig, and on top of that I do like a tie down, drawing a tie down, or clean up some of the shapes that I blocked out with my rig, and on top of that I polish my rig. But right now, because I literally want the same thing that I have on the animatic, I'm doing something like this. So hot. Awesome. Why is the mask not masking this here? Because I have to extend this thing here too. Poop. Awesome. Now the arm, I need the arm to be even bigger here. Awesome. You know, I use the Queen's poster as a reference for this scene. There you go. I want to start working with these curvy lines here, and as these lines comes closer to camera, I want to make these lines thicker and the lines farther away thinner. So you see, now this a little bit more thicker. There you go. And then I curve these lines like this. Boom. And then here something like this to boom. Ooh. Awesome. Well, I can curve this a bit more, but though all of those things, to avoid wasting time and trying to be perfect at this blocking stage, I leave those things for later, to when I start doing like a tie down pass on top. Awesome. Let's go with the next character because we're working fast, because this sun is killing me. And then here this leg could be like this, oopa oopa oopa, and these arms could be like this. And this arm could be like this. Cool thing is that once the final BG is ready, I can only change the size of this character with a peg, and I can modify the size relationship between this character and the background if it's needed. If needed. And boom. Whoopee. Let me block all of this stuff here that I don't need. Amazing. And you know what? Here I need a side view of the head, so something like this. So McLovin will have a side view of the head. Boom, boom. And then I push this towards the front. Awesome. And then I want to keep rotating the head. Look at all of these purple things that I have around. These purple things helps me to select, for example, the entire upper body, or just the head, the nose, if I need to do so. And if you would like to see how I rigged this character from scratch, I have videos on my YouTube channel. I documented the entire process. Oop. And also, this character had many different designs before achieving this final look that you're seeing here, because I was not satisfied with the design at first. But now we have something. I think we have something really cool in the making. Boom, boom, boom. Awesome. Now that I mentioned that I have something really cool in the making, wait. I am low-key right now a little bit low-key. I'm low-key. I'm low-key drawing. Opa! I'm low-key drawing with some friends in a community that I built, and we are doing a lot of crazy stuff. We're learning from each other. I have friends that started with me in college. I have friends that I met on previous mentorships. So they are like great, and they are helping me build this community in which we are all providing feedback to each other. I am giving a lot of my main secret tools that I love and that I always use to create super appealing drawings for animation. So if you are a newbie, you suck, you're a newbie and you would like to improve and you don't know why and you're just buying courses like crazy around looking for a solution. Hey dude, I know how it feels and I want to help you kill the newbie that is inside of you. So if you want to know more about this project that is in the building, put a comment there and we can talk. So let's continue. Enough promo of my secret project for now. There you go. Poop. La concha. Okay, dude, this sun is getting super hot. And then these arms, I changed this arm into this one that is straight, so I can have an easy time moving everything like this only. So whatever I need, I can change here this stuff like this. Ooh, Tuki. There you go. See how I am sweating? That's so nasty, dude, and I always want to look good for these videos for you. But right now, you're actually looking at me in the grind. Wait, I think I designed this head. Yes, yes sir. This is a pose that I did to test the rig. So I have something here. That might work for us. And others that might not. Like for example this eyebrow. There you go. This could be something like this. I don't need this here. And I created a new frame so I can flip to see the original side view, so I don't go out of model too much. And you'll be like, Henry, oh no, but it will be super cool to see how you pose that head. This is not a big deal, my dude. It's not a big deal. See, I'm just moving the lens around and I'm enabling layers, but I'll show you. This could be something like this also, and I'll show you. For example, you see these mockos, these things that are happening here. If I disable this, I have this visual node or this handle, and when I just change this drawing handle into the actual drawing, boop, we enable that thing, and that's cool because I'm letting that space open to create new drawings. So there you go. We have something like this here. So I wanted to create a very silhouette here, so I put this green thing silhouetting perfectly here at the upper part of the mouth and not tangenting with that line. I'm opening these lines a little bit here. I want to move this shape a bit towards the front. There you go, beautiful. And from here to here, awesome. And from here to here, there you go. And because we're going super far, and because we're going super far away, we're going this further away from camera. I don't need to be too worried about some stuff. So I enjoy watching this suffering. You hear that? I have all the doors open, so you're going to hear all the noise that I also hear because I'm in the main street right now. I love where I am at right now. I can go to the beach in 40 minutes. I can go downtown in 15 minutes. And I love it, but it's super hot. And sometimes I have a lot of noise. So I have to close everything so we don't hear everything around. But today I cannot close things, otherwise I'll die. I'll die. So here we have this. I can have the shoes, something like this. See how I'm drawing rhythms? Guys, for my friends that are inside of the community that I'm building, you can see a perfect example of how I'm using rhythms right now to find the pose of my rig before starting to pose the rig, before starting to pose the animation. And see, for example, boom, we already saw all of this stuff. And see, for example, this pose is more entertaining than the one that I thought here at the beginning here. Poop. And just with rhythms, just with simple lines, I am able to find out that. And here, I love this pose more than the thing that I had. And I can also bring this foot this direction, this direction, and I have more asymmetry in my pose. We're going to talk about posing eventually inside of the community. There you go. There you go, beautiful. Now I want to achieve this pose. Guess what? Boomba. I can move these arms like this. Opa. Okay, I have to touch this with the kinematic output of the hand, which is this here. Boom. And then I can move the arm with the hand together. See? Beautiful. This is a note for my future self. Hello, future Henry. If you need to use the noodle arms, please connect this to the hand. And guess what I'm doing? Exactly that. Upa, upa, upa. This is so hard. It's like when you say like something is like, it's already hard, you cannot do anything about it. It's like, at least don't give it a lot of importance. I'm trying to do so. Boomba, hand here. And now guess what? Boom, I can move all of this together. Boom, something like this. And then this, something like this. Amazing. Upa, upa, upa. I can move something like this. Ojo, ojo. Let me move this a bit towards like this. Oopsie, something like this. Something like this. Beautiful. And then I can design a new hand here. I can design a new hand there. Okay, something I didn't notice when I was drawing rhythms, and is that this is the front leg, so I cannot twist that leg like that. I can actually twist this leg this way maybe, so it's a bit looking towards the front, and that will make my pose feel not that flat. Boop. There you go, and then I can start rounding this. I can start connecting these lines, making all of these connections more soft. Boom, boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. And all of this, something like this. Amazing. And I'm rounded this, following the direction of the shapes. And guess what? Here I can draw a new foot, a new shoe. I'm going to use the solid brush. I'm going to increase the smoothness. And with this, I'm going to start drawing. But before drawing, I want to do a sketch of the foot of the shoe. So I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to do something like this, and then something like this, and then here something like this. Yeah, this is the white part of the shoe. Yes, here. Oof, I have an amazing rave right now here in my ears. Boom. I got my red dress on tonight. Boom. Beautiful, see? Oh. Boom, here. And then on top of this, I'm going to group all of these lines and start drawing these crazy lines. The thickness is a bit more. Let me compare with the thickness here. Yeah, we have something there. Center smooth line, more also. Then boom, drawing confident lines like this. Here, boom. Here something like this. Beautiful. Upa upa. And then here, one line from here to here. Wait, I need more volume here. Boom. Beautiful. And from here to here, amazing. And from here to here, see these lines? I am making these lines a bit more thinner. So I have contrast between all of these lines. Beautiful. Boom. 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 We have the shoe design here. And I'm adding this line to feel like it's squashing. So hot. Boom. I keep complaining about how hot this place is. Ramon, color, line color, Pumbaa. Now the shoe color. Did I name this? Of course I didn't name this. Where are you? Where are you? La concha tu madre. Where are you colors? Where are you colors? Pulseras, ojeras, nails. This is a combination between Spanish and English. Oh, shoes. This is the white of the shoes? I hope so. Ooh, this looks awful. Yeah, I can improve. I'll improve that later. I'll improve that later on the tie-down process. Yeah, I feel I'm revealing too much of the white part here. So I'm going to make this smaller. There you go, something like this. And I feel I need a 3D edge here. So let's try again this. I needed a 3D edge there. And from here to here we can go like this. To show a little bit here. There you go. Wait, this thing turn. Okay, I have battery. Boom. That's better. I hope this is better. Let's go here to the shoe. Not that bad. I'll round that line a little bit more. 22 minutes of video. I might record 2 parts. This part could be like me posing this dude, and another part could be animating, which the animation is almost is super fast, super subtle movement. So here the hands, I'll do something like this, like the sausage's hand. Boom. And here I can do something like this. And there you go. And here, let me close these gaps. Boom, boom, boom. See? You need to be confident with the lines, even though you don't know if it's going to end up looking well. We draw and then we analyze. We draw and then we are like, is this working or not? But we don't overthink. We never overthink. We are confident, badass animators. Pumbaa, it's not working. It's not masking this thing. Why? Okay, let's do the classic one. Boom. And I need more thickness on the outside of this arm, because the line thickness is different from the arm. So I'm going to add another layer around here. I'm going to add more lines here. Actually, this would be easier if I draw with the pencil, as I could only just increase the line. But because I'm using the brush and doing whatever I want, I'm going faster here. Boom. See? I just have to tell my shoulder, remember the movement we did to draw this hand? Just do it again until we get this thick line that we are looking. Beautiful. There you go. And then this other hand will be something like this. Pumbaa. We're going to do this. We can do this. It's just the sun. Dude, you want to see something crazy? Look at the color of my arm. Look at that, look at that. Look at the color of my arm, how I go from this color to this color to this color. It's crazy because I've been going into adventures in the outside and the sun is crazy. Beautiful. And the color of my arm is reflecting that craziness. Why is not auto patching this thing with the OPA? Maybe. No, it should. But it's not. Because I auto patched this with the forearm piece, and now that this is like the one piece arm, I don't have this one piece auto patched with the hand. But I don't care. I can just do these little tweaks and cheat this pose like this. I want to make this shoe a bit bigger. I want to make this shoe a bit smaller. Okay, perfect. We have something here. I can even push this arm a bit more. Like this. So I'm creating a beautiful connection between the rhythms of both arms. See? It's going like... I can increase the size of this pupil because if we zoom out, we're not seeing that too much. And there you go. Time to clean this. Let's go, because I'm going to die anytime soon right now. So I need to finish this. Boom. Let's go to this marker 2. Me being dramatic like crazy. I'm going to take a shower, and it's going to be the best moment in my life. You know what? Get out of here. It's working. Don't be picky. It's working. Just clean the stuff around. This perspective of this part should be this way. Should be this way. And this part should be, upa, la concha tu madre. There you go, pumba, should be this way. Amazing. Let me make this more rounded, which exactly these things that I'm saying are the things that I will draw. I'll put notes on top if I were to do a draw over. Like, what the heck is this shape? That is something that I will wrote exactly for me. Like, what the heck is this shape? And there you go, poop. Beautiful. Now it's looking more decent. Something that I'm noticing is like the outer line of this is too thin compared to the other one, and this shape here is too rounded compared to the shape language that I established for this character. So I'm drawing, simplifying this with an S, simplifying this with a C, and adding more volume here like this. Boom, boom. Oopsie. And oopsie. There you go, something like this. No. Yeah, there you go, something like this. I can add another line here. Pumba, beautiful. Now don't bother me anymore in your F life. Amazing, beautiful. Looks better. Now this arm. Neo F drawing here, air fryer colors. Let's sketch something. I'm feeling this could be something like this, and the fingers, we can foreshorten the fingers like this, and I can group these other two fingers like this, like this, boom, and I can have this other finger, the thumb, like this. How I do this palm here is like, no, I like to be more foreshortening towards the front. So I'm doing something like this. I don't have too much space in the composition, so I will scale everything down, meaning that I will add a camera. I'll add the camera and pull the camera a bit back like this, awesome. So I have more space, to add that hand. Boom. Where I'm drawing this? Oh, in the hand layer. Of course I'm doing this in the hand layer. Where are you? Here. So now I'm going to extend this a bit more here. Coño. Then I'm going to extend this a bit more here. And this a bit more here. So this is like a cloud of lines, and inside of this cloud of lines, I'm going to find my final shape. So I'm going to reduce the opacity of this, and I'm going to mark a frame here. I'm going to do another drawing. I'm going to clean this a bit, so I can make this line like this like this here like this. I'm going to create one line here so I can align all of these fingers at the same point, at this same point. Yes, boom. And this line could be something like this. And this could be something like this. Boom. And this could be something like this. The pinky a bit smaller. Boomba. And the hand, we can have some roundness in the hand here. Wow. Then here, this part towards the front. And you know what? I can add some 3D volume here. So we're feeling like these fingers are coming here from the center of the palm. You know, always creating dynamic shapes. Always creating dynamic shapes. See, this shape is going towards that way. All this energy is going that way. I'm not creating these symmetrical, boring shapes. Never in my life. And then I can grab all of this, make it a bit smaller if I need. And because I group the color, because I group these blue lines, I can just take them and get rid of those. And on top of this, I can lower the opacity of this again, grab my black brush color, increment the smoothness of all of this, and start cleaning. So I need a thick line, something like this. Let me see compare with the thickness here. No, too much. Yeah, why not? Let's put it 35. Yep. And then here, boom, and then boom, then here, boom. Awesome. Now I'm getting rid of this for a second so I can clean these shapes a bit and then put it back. So I press Command X and Command V again to copy and paste these. So boom, straight here. See how I'm combining a curve versus straight here? Amazing. Boom. Let's get rid of this for a second to clean these shapes a bit, because I want to look at how everything is going, how everything is connecting, is making sense. I feel this shape should come a bit here, not too much up, so it feels like this part is also squashing towards the ground. We have this line coming towards camera to make this line a bit thicker. Boom. This line towards the front. This line, see how I made more like a little bit thicker, so it looks like it's coming closer to camera compared to these lines that are a bit more thin. And then boom, I can increase also the thickness from there to there. That's why it's so important to use good brushes that we can play with both line thickness and the opacity of the line sometimes when we are doing a sketch or rough pass. I'm dying. Here. Here. Boom. Boom. And then here, boom, but no, too many lines. Let me get rid of this for a second again. Bam. Actually, it will be the best to one line these from here to here. So these two lines shares these all the fingers shares the same line. There, Oopa. There you go. Now everything looks more connected. And then from here to here, boom, more thickness on this line. From here to here like this. Oopa, no, I deleted this line, so let me just connect this with this line, this rhythm of this line here. There you go. I'm getting rid of this, getting rid of all of these here also. Let me go like this so I can cut that line. Beautiful. Bam. This looks amazingly horrible. Why this doesn't look like my rough pass? I'm dying. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's go F again. Yeah, if I'm not happy, I'm like, destroy this thing. Destroy this thing. Let's go again until I like it. I want to connect more of the stuff around. So okay, let's draw lines like crazy. You can feel my suffering right now? Can you feel my suffering right now? Well, we have to progress. We have to do more. There's no tomorrow, Rocky. There's no tomorrow. Tomorrow. There's no tomorrow. Damn, bro. I love that scene from Rocky. What the heck is this mess? Okay, X-rays. There you go. Bam, boom. No, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. I have part of my body that I have never sweat before sweating right now. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, puta madre. Boom. Boom, boom. No, la concha tú, no tú. Boom, boom. Boom. Ah, boom. Ah, boom, boom. I wanna go. I wanna leave this place. Boom. 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 What the fuck? This looks horrible. Wow, dude. Let's go. How long is this video? 37 minutes? This looks horrible. This doesn't look anything like my rough pass. But you know what? I'm dying. I'm dying, so I'm going to leave it like here, and eventually I'm going to continue. I'm going to improve this shape. I'm going to improve this shape of the finger. I'll feel like I'll do something like this. That will help. This could help. Boom, boom. And this could help like this. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I was like, I'm recording, otherwise I'll be like, oh, no. Wow. There you go. Enough suffering for today. Chains, I had volume, horns, palm, fingers. Palm. Let me click this. Fingers. Awesome. So this is what we have for now. On the next video, I'm going to polish all of this. I'm going to refine the poses, and afterwards, after refining the poses, because I have to also make the character look like it's like it's looking downwards, not like towards the camera. So I'm going to polish that. I'm going to clean up the poses and then add some little animation in which we're going to have the character just going out, like raising the hand. So now that I think about this, I think I'll have to rig the hand, and rigging the hand will allow me to add more depth and perspective on all the slow movement of lifting the hand. But for now, this is how I set up the project. This is how I start my basic blocking of my characters, and this is how I start exploring poses with only rhythms, with only lines. And this is how I sweat while working when it's really hot outside. So hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time. Bye bye!